Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'd like to express my deepest gratitude for your tuning in. This is one of the first episodes we're launching in 2025, so I hope you enjoy the episode. On today's show, we're going to be answering some of the top questions that people have about Vietnam. So without further ado, let's get started. Number one, what is the best time to visit Vietnam? So it can vary by region. Generally though, in spring, which is March through April, and also autumn, which is September to November, are good for most of the country. 2, do I need a visa for Vietnam? It depends on your nationality. Many nationalities can enter visa-free for a certain period, so make sure to check the latest visa policy based on your passport. For example, Americans can enter for a period of 90 days with an e-visa that you can get online very easily. It just takes a few days to apply and you'll be able to enter upon arrival. 3, how much does a trip to Vietnam cost? So if you're a budget traveler, you can spend anywhere from $20 to $30 per day USD. If you're a mid-range traveler, it can be from $50 to $100 per day. And if you're looking for luxury, we are talking about $150 plus per day. 4, what is the currency in Vietnam? Vietnam uses Vietnam Dong, also VND. $1 is equal to about 24,000 VND. I just usually round it up to 25 to make it easier when converting. So 100K VND would be approximately $4, 50K, $2, and so on. 5, how do I get a Vietnam visa on arrival? So you need a pre-approval letter from a visa agency, and it's generally easier than applying at an embassy. So there's a website that you can use. You can type in Vietnam e-visa on Google and it should come up. 6, what are the main airports in Vietnam? So the 3 main airports would be Noi Bai in Hanoi. The symbol is HAN. Also Tan Son Nhut. The symbol is SGN here in Ho Chi Minh City. And also Da Nang Airport, which is DAD. Those are the top 3 main airports. Most people come through Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi, depending on your travel plans. 7, how do I travel between cities in Vietnam? So we have domestic flights, we have trains for longer distances, and buses, which are the most common and most affordable. I usually take the bus when I go on little weekend trips, or I'll even take what they call a VIP limo, which is actually like a 12 to 16 passenger van. Some of them have standard seating, and some of them have pretty nice kind of like luxury recliner seating. So this is the most popular and most affordable option, either a van or a bus. You can also take the train or a plane. Plane is going to be most expensive. 8, is it safe to travel in Vietnam? Generally, it's very safe. However, note that petty theft can occur in tourist areas, so be mindful of your belongings. 9, what vaccinations do I need for Vietnam? You should consult with your doctor or a travel clinic. Recommended vaccines often include hepatitis A and typhoid, but it is totally up to you and the discretion of your medical professional. 10, do I need travel insurance for Vietnam? It's not absolutely necessary, but it's highly recommended as it will cover your medical emergencies, any trip cancellations, and also lost luggage. So it's a nice little factor of extra safety if you want to have that, but not necessary. What is the time zone in Vietnam? So it's GMT +7. or also ICT, which is Indochina time. It's approximately 12 hours ahead of my hometown, which is Cleveland, Ohio. So it's currently 3 p.m. here, and in America it would be 3 a.m. So a little bit different. It's almost like being in the future, almost. Number 12, what are the electrical outlets like in Vietnam? Well, we have type A, C, and F. The standard voltage is 220 volts, and the standard frequency is 50 hertz. 13. What is the internet/Wi-Fi situation in Vietnam? Well, Wi-Fi is widely available in all hotels, cafes, restaurants, and pretty much any place where you are going inside to do business or to purchase something. They will usually have Wi-Fi. So if you need to use your phone for banking or to transfer or to pay the bill, you can usually use the Wi-Fi almost any location that is an indoor place. 14. How do I get a SIM card in Vietnam? SIM cards are readily available at the airports and also convenience stores. Some of the popular providers are Viatel, Mobifone, and Vinaphone. 15. What are the public holidays in Vietnam? So the most popular holiday is Tet, also known as Lunar New Year. There's also the Reunification Day, which is April 30th. International Labor Day, which is May 1st. Those two are usually back to back, so that's nice. And then National Day, which is September 2nd. 16. How do I bargain in Vietnam? Well, make sure to be polite, start low, and be prepared to walk away. Bargaining is common in markets and with street vendors. 17. What should I pack for a trip to Vietnam? I suggest lightweight clothing, comfortable shoes, insect repellent, sunscreen, and a rain jacket depending on the season. What are some 18? What are some essential Vietnamese phrases to learn? Well, if you want to say hello in Vietnamese, you can say Xin chào. Xin chào. Hello. Xin chào. Or if you would like to say thank you, you can say cảm ơn. Cảm ơn. Thank you. Cảm ơn. Or if you would like to ask the price or how much, you can say bao nhiêu tiền. Bao nhiêu tiền. How much? Bao nhiêu tiền. 19. How do I find accommodation in Vietnam? There are a variety of online booking platforms such as Booking.com, Agoda, and Airbnb, which are the top 3. My personal top choice is actually Airbnb, just because I used that when I was in America, when I was living in Thailand, and it has just become my default place to search. However, Agoda also has a lot of good deals, booking, a lot of options. So definitely check all 3 of those platforms, and then you can compare and see which one is most suitable for your trip. Bam. Bam. Boom. 20. What are the different types of accommodation available in Vietnam? So there's hostels, hotels, guest houses, homestays, and resorts. The most popular option will probably be the hotels, and then if you would like to have a budget option, you can try the hostel or the guest house. And the homestay and the guest house, usually you'll be staying with a host or a local person who can sometimes offer breakfast or meals. And the resorts would be the probably more expensive option, which will allow you to have all-inclusive meals, amenities like a pool and other things like that. close to you on this side, buddy. If you're currently in Vietnam, drop a 0 in the comments. If you've been to Vietnam before, drop a 1. And if you're planning to come to Vietnam in the future, drop a 2. Bro, you gotta get the pins on the left side, dude. What are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. I'd like to invite you to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave us a comment below. Are you planning to visit Vietnam soon? What things would you like to hear more about? Give me some ideas of things you'd like to see in the next video. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We have new videos coming out every week, and I hope to hear from you to know what I can showcase and how I can best add value to your trip or your experience here in Vietnam. That's all for today, everybody. Thanks for tuning in with us. Take care. Peace.